Members of 5 local fraternities are proving that it's never too late to help troubled youth get on the right track. Earlier, I sat down with Frank Malone of Alpha Phi Alpha and Mike Porter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternities Incorporated as they share what it was like reaching out to teens at the Cheltenham Youth Facility. I just want to start off by going back to the event that happened this weekend. Can you tell us a little bit about the outreach you did at the Cheltenham Youth Facility?
Sure. On this past Saturday, May 21st, the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity, Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, and Iota Phi Theta came together for the first time to do a community service project at the Cheltenham Youth Facility. And what we did is we've been planning for the past several months as a committee to plan a program that would reach out to our youth who are incarcerated. So we presented on various topics. Each fraternity had a topic. For example, the Alphas talked about conflict resolution, the Kappas talked about self-esteem, the Omegas talked about safe sex and respecting womanhood, and the Sigmas talked about leadership. And so we all came together and talked about the topics with the young men. And the way we set it up, we didn't lecture to them. It was more engaging as a discussion with them. And it was very beneficial to both the brothers who were in attendance as well as the residents.
All right, and Mr. Porter, can you tell us a little bit about what was the message that you really wanted to drive home to these young men?
I think the message was in 2 parts. The first part is to impress upon the young men that there is an alternative means in life, that they don't have to stay on the road that they're headed down. And I think secondly, more importantly, is that although there is fraternal competition amongst ourselves in the traditional sense, that when it comes to community, the bottom line is we all work together for a common goal and objective. So when they see us in our respective fraternal paraphernalia, they can see that even though we talk about each other, but at the end of the day, we all working for the same purpose.
And that's so interesting because a lot of people would probably give up on these young men. They would write them off saying, because they have some troubled past, they would write them off saying that they can't contribute to society. Why was it for you that that was not the case, that you were so confident in trying to instill a positive message in them?
Well, even though all of the men who were participating were college graduates, a lot of us did not have easy lives, and that was an important thing that the men shared with the young people. Some really opened up and shared some very personal experiences, and that we hope that that would give them hope that even though they may have made some mistakes, that all hope was not lost, that there were still opportunities for them to turn themselves around, and that, you know, we had lawyers there, doctors, executives at corporations, teachers, scientists, the whole realm, and a lot of those people came from single parent households. They grew up in the projects, and they grew up under less than desirable circumstances, but they were able to persevere and overcome those circumstances to become successful in life. So that was really one of our main goals, was to demonstrate that it was possible to turn your situation around.
And Mr. Porter, what did you learn from the young men by being there?
The task is not done. I think my overall objective was to go there and let them know that they can do anything they want to do, and that we are here as a support service to them, and that your past doesn't necessarily dictate your future. And that's the message that I wanted to partake to them, and hopefully they were receptive to that message.
The event marks the first time all 5 fraternities have collaborated on a community service project. Organizers estimate that close to 90 frat brothers participated in the program.